Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your live watch on at the Miami qualifying Grand Prix. Now, you know me, I'm not a massive fan of this track, but still thought I'll do a live watch on anyway to it. So big up to every single one of you who's like locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button? As I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this channel. Also, if you want to see many more F1 videos, make sure you are subscribing to my F1 channel. The link is in the title to this video. It's also in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. Yes, I'm wearing my Ferrari 2025 polo shirt. So, yep, you can find all the information if anyone wishes to become a channel member in the live chat. But, yep, big up to you, Michael.CLCFC Bosh. Big up to you, mate. And, yeah, well, I'll maybe come on, I'll wait and see, mate. But, yeah, this should be quite a decent session. I mean, the sprint earlier on, Lando Norris won and Lewis Hamilton got third, which is quite good because, obviously Hamilton's been a bit out of source. So that third place in the wet, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Ollie Behrman, good recovery, but unfortunately had a 5-second time penalty, so it ended up dropping outside of the points, unfortunately, which that's real unlucky or unsafe release, which that was a shame because he was doing quite a good job. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. Just going to say big up to you on Michael.CLCFC's channel. Big up Brian CFC. .CFC. There we go. Cool. So, yep. Qualifying just out to get underway. I'm excited for this. I really am. See if it's a good session. I don't really like this event because because I think it's a money grabbing event and it's just recently signed a 15-year contract extension. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. It's like tracks like Silverstone, Monaco, Monza, Belgium, Spa should be given lifetime contracts. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get it right. Enough with these street circuits. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of street circuits being on the calendar. We got to keep a bit of history in this sport. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, people. But yep, qualifying is about to get underway any seconds from now. So, yep, very much should be interesting. Obviously, Kimi Antiade got pole position in the sprint. That's unbelievable. I mean, whoever thought he got pole position? Madness, absolute madness. But there you go. I mean, this kid at the age of just 18 years old, I mean, that is unbelievable how he got pole position. Wow. Anthony Davidson currently talking at the moment. Yeah, Sal. For a while. Yeah, of course you can. Yep. Yeah, no worries. I'll let you have it back. qualifying will be getting underway in about 9 minutes, people. I mean, I thought it started at 9 o'clock, but there must be some sort of delay. But anyway, big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this channel. So you do like your football, then make sure you are subscribing to this channel. And I talk about loads of other things apart from football as well on this channel. And make sure you're subscribing to my F1 channel. Link is in the title, it's in the description, and my football channel's in the description. And also, pinned on top of the live chat and in the description is all the information to my channel membership. So if anyone wishes to become a channel member, so they help fund our YouTube channel, then you're more than welcome to. By choice, of course, because I never force memberships or super chats. But yeah, big up to you, Day Night 14. Good evening to you. Ferrari, you must do better today because Mr. Joshy J will cook Ferrari tonight. Well, actually, Hamilton did okay in the sprint, didn't he, Day Night 14? But the sprint is over now, and this is where it matters the most, main qualifying, mate. But yeah, if we qualify about 6 or 7, then yeah, I'll be holding the team accountable because by my elite high standards, that's nowhere near sustainable. Let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, it's absolutely getting the narrative right. But yeah, hopefully Ferrari will do well. Otherwise, I will not be happy if they don't. I'll be tearing them a new asshole. Mm. Ah, nice cup of tea. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's unbelievable still. I mean, at the age of 18 years old, Kimi Antonelli getting pole in the sprint. Madness, absolute madness. But it just goes to show this kid shows no fear whatsoever. Absolutely unbelievable. Who would have predicted him to get pole position at the age of just 18? I mean, he is, no doubt about it, the rookie of the season so far. I mean, his car control is brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. And obviously, he's gone there to replace Lewis Hamilton. And my goodness me, he's not cracked under the pressure, has he? I mean, so far, he's doing an unbelievable job, Kimi Antonelli. And it wouldn't surprise me at some stage if he wins a race this season. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. Just almost finished watching the snooker. Yep, of course, the snooker's happening right now at the Crucible in Sheffield. And yep, obviously not a good day yesterday for the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan. An absolute abysmal performance. I mean, what on earth was that? Seriously. Just absolutely nowhere near sustainable. And Michael Dotchels, the FC, showed him the wooden spoons, well, the silver spoons, because his performance simply not good enough for a snooker player and Ronnie O'Sullivan. He expects much more by his elite high standards, but we'll be getting underway very shortly. And yeah, there we go. Just got on mute it while that phone was ringing. But yeah, the intro is now on. So yeah, qualifying is getting underway. Lewis Hamilton. There on the intro, Charles Leclerc Piastri, Norris, and then Max Verstappen. F175. Here we go, Miami. Just doing their usual intro, going through the track guide. Round 6, Miami, United States. Showing you where the DRS zone is and that. So I can imagine it is a very long straight. 2 DRS zones in this track. Obviously, the tyres are soft, medium, and hard. C5, C4, C3 tyres. Weather looks nice there. There's the USA flag. Oh, wow. What a view that is. A swimming pool where you can literally watch the Grand Prix on a big screen from the swimming pool. What a view that is. Wow. Well, this event should never be on the calendar, though, because to me, it's about the money, people. I mean, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Mark William in the final of the World Championship, age of 50 years old. Oh, wow. He's still got it in him then, that player. Oh, wow. They're just showing one of the football stadiums. I think it was the football stadium. Or it might be the American football stadium or baseball stadium, but it looked like a football stadium to me there. As the cars are now lined up in the pit lane. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Now, obviously, I don't always do live watch-alongs of F1, but I fancy doing one today because obviously it's good for my channel, with like watch time hours and that. So people who do watch my streams, make sure you're watching as long as possible because it does help with watch time hours, people. So, yeah, that'd be great. And anyone who's new to this YouTube channel, welcome to the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. As they're currently showing Lewis Hamilton in the pit lane. Now, obviously, the reason why we're in Miami is literally because I think Lewis Hamilton mentioned the words Miami, and all of a sudden they decided to put the race on the calendar. So I just cannot believe it's got a 15-year extension. I mean, what are we doing here, people? Seriously, what sort of Grand Prix gets a 15 years extension? I mean, that is a complete insult to the legendary tracks. What should be on that contract's length? I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how you can give this track a 15-year-old contract, but yet you can't give the legendary tracks that much in the contracts. I mean, makes no sense whatsoever. But that's the FIA for you. They always like to overcomplicate things, and to me, it's nowhere near sustainable. It's absolutely ridiculous, people. I mean, when I heard the news yesterday that this Grand Prix has been extended for 15 years, I was nearly shaking in anger because to me, this is an absolute, just a money event. And we already have 3 races in America. I know it's owned by American owners, but come on, man. 3 races in America. Oh gosh, look at Alex Albon sticking out. Looking a bit congested in that pit lane. There's the racing, that racing Bulls car. Just waiting for the Williams to go. so won't get a penalty for unsafe release. As Q1 has now started, the clock is on 17 minutes, and now in Q1 we lose the slowest 5 or 6 cars. So from 20th to 16th. Here's Lewis Hamilton in the pit lane with his yellow crash helmet. The Red Bull driver there, also in the pits. Daylight sourcing. Help Mr. Joshua J get these subs so he can stream on it. Absolutely, people. I mean, I don't mind doing F1 streams on this channel, but it'd be much more simpler when we can just move it all to one channel. But no doubt about it, this would do my watch time hours good on this channel because I'm aiming to get up to 4,000 watch time hours, so that means I'll be fully monetized. And yep, cars are now out on track. This is currently an Alpine, I think, on the flying lap. Pierre Gasly. No spoilers in the chat from Mr. Joshua J, or I'll sign them out. Yep, absolutely, mate. Gasly just going past the McLaren there. 15 minutes left to Q1. Carlos Sainz is also out on track as well. Gasly coming down the long straight now. As Lewis Hamilton is close to Gasly on the track. Hamilton just warming up his tyres, getting them to temperature, getting them tyres up to temperature. Gasly about to cross the finish line, and he will set a time at 1 minute 28.737. Fernando Alonso now on the lap. A big weekend for Fernando Alonso. He's yet to score points this season, so he desperately needs some points, people. He really does. Here comes Fernando Alonso. About to cross the finish line. About to put in his first lap time in the session with a 1 minute 28.244. Goes faster than Jack Doohan in the Alpine. Verstappen on the purple sector. What's his time in the second sector? Currently on a flying lap at the moment. Green in sector 2. It still looks like he's going to set a quick time here for Verstappen. Hamilton's also on the flying lap as well. So is Oscar Piastri. Here comes Max Verstappen. And goes fast. It's 1 minute 27.573. Lewis Hamilton, what does he do? A 1 minute 28.064 puts him fourth at the moment. But this is all about getting into Q2. Piastri goes fastest. 1 minute 27.307. Norris is on the purple. Probably going to go quicker. Third in the end with a 1 minute 27.672. Kimi Antonelli is now on the lap as well. Coming out to the final corner. Oh, he's abandoned that lap because he's going into the pit lane. George Russell on the lap. Also, he's coming into the pits. Valtteri Bottas there in the paddock. George Russell coming back out. Looks like he's just changed his tyres. Oscar Piastri currently quickest in this session. Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, Albon, Alonso, Hamilton, Sainz, Doohan, Hulkenberg, Leclerc, Ocon, Bortoletto, Gasly, Berman, Tsunoda, Stroll, Hadjar, Russell, Antonelli, Lawson is the current order at the moment. Daylight sorting. Lewis Hamilton does not do well. We need to do an emergency stream again. Possibly. Yep. As George Russell about to come back out onto the track. 10 minutes into the session. Currently, Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, the top three. In the last 10 minutes of Q1, Isaac Hadjar currently on board with him. Replay what happened. Oh, looked like he was going to go, but then he decided to stop because he would have made contacts there with the Williams in the pit lane. So yeah, he made the right decision in the end. That could have ruined his qualifying. Not happy there about Carlos Sainz. But this is a problem when you're waiting to get out onto the track in a hurry. Everyone's waiting to get out, and then you could end up being in an awkward position in the pit lane, which not sustainable, if you ask me. Isaac Hadjar now on his flying lap. Goes green in sector 1. So he's being investigated after the session. Albon pit lane infringement. So it'd be interesting to see what the stewards make out of that one. Hadjar still on his lap at the moment. About to set a time in the second sector. Goes green again. Of course, like the Ferrari livery, though, I still cannot believe how bad that livery is. It's like toothpaste, people. I mean, that is an absolute embarrassment to this Scuderia Ferrari badge, how the car looks this weekend. No, I'm not happy, people. I'm really not. Lance Stroll on the lap goes 11th. Kimi Antonelli has gone purple in sector 1. I mean, this kid is just unbelievable, isn't he? Green in sector 2. About to enter the final corner now after the long straights. Seven minutes remaining at Q1. Kimi Antonelli about to cross the finish line. Goes quickest with a 1 minute 27.0 7-7. Bortoletto on the lap. Goes up to P5. Good lap that by Bortoletto. Liam Lawson on the lap as well. Goes 6. George Russell currently on lap. About to exit the final corner. Now heading for the finish line. George Russell goes 7th with 1 minute 27.145. Yuki Tsunoda on the lap as well. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda, about to cross the finish line. He's about to race the time on 1 minute 27.486. That puts him 9th. Leclerc in the Ferrari goes 9th, 1 minute 27.484. Hamilton 15th. What? No, come on. Is he in traffic or something? Verstappen goes purple in sector 1. Goes green in sector 2. Goes down the long straights. Big up to Charles Xavier. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Good evening. Big up, yep. Big up to you as well. Verstappen goes fastest with a 1 minute 26.870. Is Charles Leclerc going to win? Probably not, because the Ferrari is not very good this year, I'm afraid. That's my favourite team. Look, I'm wearing the Ferrari shirt. But yeah, the car is not looking all that great this year, sadly. 1 minute 26.319. Lando Norris goes P5 with that. So the moment in the drop zone is Ocon, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Behrman. We have about another 4 minutes remaining in the Q1. What happens here with my driver, Lewis Hamilton? Locks up. Lewis! That's a horrific lockup, mate. Seriously. What is going on? He's probably ruined them tires as well. The super softs. Dear me, Lewis. Here we go. Pit lane. I mean, surely he's got to change them tires because he would have flat spotted them. But that's a terrible lockup. Good atmosphere in the crowd. I mean, I do not like this track one bit, though. To me, it should be nowhere near an F1 calendar, but we all know why it's on there because the money, people. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. Out comes the Kick Sauber cars. Oh, is that Bortoletto? Did he overcook his turn? Look like it. 3 minutes remaining in Q1. I don't see Norris winning the title this year because he does not have the win mentality. Facts. Nor can I, mate. No chance. George Russell currently on the lap. The McLaren moving out its way. Here comes George Russell. the moment, he is currently ninth. Goes green in sector 1. My driver, Ollie Behrman, needs a decent lap. He's gone green in sector 1, Ollie Behrman. George Russell. Oh, little bit of correction on the steering there. About to go down the long straight here, George Russell. Green in sector 2 as well. Here we go. Russell coming out in the final corner. Stays ninth. Yeah, it looks a bit scruffy, that lap. Ollie Behrman, my driver, about to come out in the final corner. Go on, Ollie. What you got, mate? Ah, 19th. No. Oh, damn it, man. But this is the thing with Ollie Behrman. He's not always great in qualifying, but he's good in the races. Leclerc on the lap. Bound to come out in the final corner. Ninth. Not great that for Leclerc, but it should be enough to get through. Gasly goes ahead to Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton's in the drop zone. No. And Hamilton's backed out. Or is he... He's only on an out lap. He's just making sure he's got some clean air. Hadjar goes 6. Good lap that by Isaac Hadjar, and that's unbelievable. Hamilton on his flying lap. Come on, you need a clean lap. 44. No excuses. This is make or break for Lewis Hamilton because he's currently in the drop zone at the moment. He's gone green in sector 1. So that's a decent time in the first sector. The Williams keeps well out to Lewis Hamilton's way. Lewis Hamilton about to go down the long straight. Round the twisty corners at the moment. That looks quite tidy. Now he's going down the long straights. Green in sector 2. So far this is looking enough to get through to the next session and helping down the long straight as well. Hamilton about to exit the final corner. This time no lockups, thank goodness. He's about to approach the finish line. And Lewis Hamilton goes 8th, but that will be enough to send him through. Here comes 1-for-1 Yuki Tsunoda, 9th. He's through as well. So out in Q1 is Hulkenberg, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll, Behrman. Where have Ferrari's pace gone? Now, I know, it didn't look great now, did it, mate? How did Leclerc do? Got through, mate. He's through to Q2. So he's 12th at the moment, but he's made it through to the next qualifying. Charles Xavier. Here we go, it's a replay. What happened here with Lando Norris? Oh, he touched the wall. Has he done a bit of damage to that tyre? Or has he got away with it? Looks like he might have just got away with it, Lando Norris. But Verstappen, Norris and Piastri, your top 3 in that session. And out are Hulkenberg, Alonso, Gasly, Stroll and Ollie Behrman. Q3, the only one that matters. Thanks, Charles Xavier. You're spot on, mate. It is Q1, Q2. It's all about getting in to Q3. But yeah, that looks like a bit of a struggle for this team. Not good to that. I hope that both cars make it through to Q3. Otherwise, I'll be absolutely fuming if both our cars go out. I won't be happy with Ferrari because that just will not be sustainable by my elite high standards at the end of the day. Let's get an narrative right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get an narrative right. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous if Ferrari do not get through. But yeah, that pace did not look good, did it? I guess getting it right here, people. Yeah, it's absolutely getting the narrative right. But unfortunately, when is Q2 coming up in the next 5 minutes or so? I think that's usually a 15-minute session or 10-minute session, the second qualifying. Here we go. But yeah, big up to every single one of you live and logs in this evening. Much appreciated. So, second qualifying will be getting underway in a few moments' time. But yeah, I'm not surprised about both Kick Sauber cars getting eliminated. Their car is absolutely terrible in the dry conditions. It is so slow. Who do you want to win? I mean, obviously, I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, but he's clearly not going to win. So, probably be like Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, or Max Verstappen, I think, will win the race tomorrow. Gasly replaying him. What happened here? He's blaming the traffic. Mind you, he did get held up a bit there by Nat Williams, but I don't think it was impeding. I don't think there's much Williams could have done about that, to be honest. I mean, it is unfortunate when you're in traffic in F1, but unfortunately, it is what it's, people, at the end of the day. Anthony Davidson about to do some analysing. What happened? In the pit lane, of course, this was at the start of the session. But like I said, no, I'm not a fan of this circuit at all. If I had it my own way, this circuit will not be on the calendar at all. But now they signed a 15-year contract extension. I mean, wow. Where's the common logic in that, people? A 15-year contract extension. I mean, my goodness me. Like, if that was Silverstone, I'll be absolutely buzzing. But this circuit was literally just a money event. To me, it's not sustainable signing a 15-year contract. But as it's bringing in the pound note, of course they're going to extend the contracts, aren't they? But I think it's wrong at the highest level. And it really is insulting to these legendary tracks what are getting replaced by street circuits. To me, it should not be allowed. MBS, the president, should be put into custody, and so should Stefano Di McCarthy as well, should be put into custody. Honestly, it is so abysmal what they are doing in F1. It's nowhere near sustainable. Should not be allowed, people. I mean, it's ridiculous. Here we go. The pit lane is open. Ferrari coming out onto the track. I think that's Leclerc. Yeah, Charles Leclerc is out on track. 14 minutes, the countdown started. So it's like a 15-minute session, basically. Lando Norris just come out the pits as well. Alex Albon. Just coming out. So is a McLaren. Lando Norris is coming out on track. Max Verstappen currently out on track as well. Who was fastest in Q1. Mind you, he does do quite well in this circuit, so you couldn't rule him out for pole position, to be honest. Max Verstappen now on the flying lap. Got to set the first time with Q2. And McLaren keeps well out of his way. As just as to go through the twisty corners. Down a bit of a long straight. And then into another twisty section. That looks quite tidy. I go through the twisty bit. Verstappen. Purple. Well, no one's set a time yet in Q2. So, of course, this is going to be the fastest time. Verstappen bounced across the line. 1 minute 26.643. Does pole matter? Well, of course it does. You know, if you start the race first, that means you have the advantage going off the start and finish straight. So, yeah, I say pole is very important. Leclerc goes P2. Oh, Bortoleto did make it through. So Hulkenberg got eliminated and Bortoleto made it through. I see. In Miami, I mean, yes, because it's not always the easiest track for overtaking Charles here, mate. So it's really important you get pole position because it's a bit like at Monaco. If you're on pole position, you're all but certain going to win the race, unless you have a reliability issue, of course. Because obviously that can happen, but reliability these days by F1 cars is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, how do they do it, people? Make the cars so reliable. It's mad, generally mad to people. Albon goes P2. Leclerc missed pole. Piastri goes fastest. 1 minute 26.29. Here comes Lando Norris, goes P2. Oh yeah, for Claire, I think you talk about what happened in the sprint qualifying. Because yes, he did miss the sprint race because he aquaplaned into the barriers. and Surly on their lap. Goes P3, 1 minute 26.606. Russell goes 11th. How many make it out of Q2? So basically the top 10, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 get eliminated. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all go for the pole position shootout. But yeah, if you are interested in my F1 content, Charles is saying here, make sure you're subscribing to my F1 channel, because when I get up to 50 subscribers, I can start live streaming on that channel. So make sure if you do enjoy these sort of videos, you are subscribing to my F1 channel. Link is in the title. It's also in the descriptions this video. Russell's in the drop zone. Yes, he is. That's right. 11th at the moment. In the drop zone at the moment is Russell, Ocon, Doohan, Lawson, Hadjar. Leclerc here. What happens with him? Oh, slight brush with the wall there. But he might have just got away with it. 7 minutes to go in this session. Piastri, Norris, Anthony, Verstappen, Albon, Sainz, Leclerc, Alton, Snowder, and Bortoleto are in the top 10 at the moment. Well, that's quite impressive for Gabriel Bortoleto to make Q2. I'm Russell has got some work to do. Piastri currently in the garage. So's George Russell as well. He's about to re-enter the track. Lewis Hamilton P8 at the moment. Look at them Ferrari fans. The grandstand showing the Ferrari badge are doing the same as well. Showing them to the camera. There we go, look. The prancing horse. Do you use the soft for qualifying? Yes, you can do, because it's the fastest tyre, but you are limited to how many softs you can use. Like, if you use the soft set of tyres from Q1, you can use them again in Q2, but they're then used tyres, so it may be a bit of a disadvantage as others have a fresh set of soft tyres because they feel they've not had to use them yet. 5 minutes ago in Q2. Obviously, I'll be doing a race as well tomorrow. I'll be going live for the race. Lewis Hamilton 8th at the moment. He's got work to do. How many laps do the softs last? What, in the race? I mean, they could last about 10 laps, 15, 20, just depends on the track temperature and how the driver looks after them. Because some softs wear out quicker than others, but again, it depends how fast you push in the car. Ocon coming down the long straight. About to start a flying lap. As we are nearing the business end of Q2. Ocon currently starting his flying lap. Will look like it slided a little bit his car. Ocon now looking to get into Q3. Yellow in sector 1. So in the moment, Esteban Ocon not quite doing enough to get into the next session. The Alpine keeps well in his way. Hadjar currently on a flying lap as well. He's currently P15 at the moment, the Racing Bull driver. Ocon goes green in sector 2. Ocon looks like he's abandoned this lap. Oh no, he goes P9. Looked like the timing screen was just having a bit of a glitch. But he's gone 9th at the moment. Hadjar, what can he do? Can he improve on his position? He's green in sector 1, sector 2. Now about to set a time. Isaac Hadjar 10th. Just at the moment going through. But Lewis Hamilton at the moment is P11. George Russell in the Mercedes P13. George Russell about to set the time. Currently in the drop zone at the moment, but when you get through, you should be able to. Goes third fastest. Hamilton now down to 12th. Doohan in the Alpine. What does he do? Stays 14th, so he is eliminated. Liam Lawson on a lap as well, currently 15th at the moment. Liam Lawson stays 15th. Lewis Hamilton. Oh no, he's out. 12th. Oh my goodness me. That's nowhere near sustainable. P12 and Leclerc's made it through. Stinker and hooks there for Lewis Hamilton. Oh my goodness me, man. Seriously, Lewis, why? You were so good in the sprints. Now you're going blow it in the main qualifying. Seriously, man. What is going on? Did he lock up again? Yep, locks up again. That's the second time he's done it in this session. Which, I'm sorry, we need to show you the wooden spoon. Well, it's not a wooden spoon, it's a remote. But still, not sustainable for my elite high standards, honestly. Lewis Hamilton, what are we doing here? Stinker and hooks for Lewis again. He needs 3 cooks. Yep, I mean, what on earth is that downright sort of thing? Seriously. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. Unbelievable. He seems to do well in the sprint, but when it comes to main qualifying and that, rubbish. Terrible. Lewis Hamilton, stinker and hooks. There we go. Just said that on the WhatsApp group. So Liam Lawson got eliminated. Oh no, Lewis is out. Ah, I'm not happy, mate. P12, where his teammate Leclerc made it through in P9. Nah, not happy. Nowhere near sustainable by Lewis Hamilton. Seriously. Doing emergency meetings like this can't continue anymore. We need to talk about Lewis Hamilton.
Oh, wait a minute. So, where's she gonna end up and when's she gonna fucking end? Yeah, he's missed out. Q3 as
Yeah. Stinker and hooks.
Q3 as Isaac Hadjar. Oh man, I can't believe it. You know, Lewis Hamilton out of Q2. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing here, guys? We should be having both Ferraris in Q3. I mean, let's get that bloody round.
Just going to comment on Michael.ChelseaFC stream. There we go. Subs, thank you. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you for subscribing to my F1 channel. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you. No, it's not. It's not Michael. It's not the Ferrari I know.
We're going to see the oversteer now from Lewis Hamilton.
And I bet you he'll blame the setup as well. You wait and see. He goes, "Oh, we've changed the setup." It's like, you can't school me with that one, mate. Instead, I'm calling you out because your performance is nowhere near sustainable. You can blame the setup all you like, but I, for one, as a fan, will not fall for it. Do you hear me? Absolutely not fall for it. Big up Adam Dar 2025. Also, Michael's live as well. Michael.ChelseaFC. Stop this nonsense, Lewis. Yeah, with the setups and that. You know, that's what he's going to say, Daniel Sporting. Blaming that on the bloody setups. No, no, no. I mean, seriously. You know what, Mr. Joshy J?
Oh, he's over the hill and always. Oh, here he is! out to my geezer. Lewis Hamilton, Stinker and Hooked, Paul Lockups. I just shown the remote. I'll have to tune into that, geezer.
You are a second-time world champion, Lewis. Yep. The Corinthians playing a bit against International. Right, okay.
No, that's my day. A few hours ago, I was so happy.
Yeah, big up to Michael's on Chelsea FC, who is live on his stream as well. Landing the minerals. I mean, Lewis Hamilton, man, seriously, why? Why does he do this to himself for? Literally doing so well, and then he blows it. 10:30. Massive game again for Dorval Jr. after getting a win on his debut. Peter Griffin 2.2. Zach Brown currently on the pit wall in the moment. Oh, Yuki Tsunoda made it through. So that'd be a relief for Red Bull that both Red Bulls have made it through. Kimi Antonelli. Now, he got pole in sprints. Can he do it again in the main qualifying? I mean, if he does this again, it'd be incredible. He did well to get pole in the sprint, but if he does it again in the race, wow, that'd be mental, guys. But yep, the car's coming back out now. Bin this Ferrari off. I mean, why on earth did we change the design of the car? I know it's 14 ridiculous, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. Why are you doing after this? What are you doing after this? I mean, I'm probably gonna chill out and have my supper after this. But yeah, Adam Dahl 2025, I will be in your stream. I probably won't be able to join, mate, just because I got family staying here tonight and I don't want to be disturbing them. But I'll be in your chat anyway, Adam Dahl 2025. I'll be listening to you watch it on, up in your watch time hours and that. So I will be there, mate. I may not be able to join on call, but I will be there in the live chat anyway. Q3's now started. Lando Norris with his looks like a glitter ball helmet. Just about to come out in the pit lane. As Q3 is underway, people. This is the business end now. Verstappen currently out on the track as well. About to start his flying lap. As he's just coming down the twisty section now. So you have really two long straights and the twisty section. Very strange layout, this track. I'm not going to lie, people. Not going to lie. But Max Verstappen. Looks like he's going to start a lap first. Coming down the long straight now. And international, we're doing all right. I say Adam Dahl 2025. Yeah, like I said, Adam Dahl 2025 just now. You might not have been in here, but because I got family staying over tonight at my family's house, I won't be able to be on the call, mate, but I'll still be watching your live watched on anyway, so I will be there. Don't you worry, mate. I'll be in the live chat commenting and that, so get your watch time hours up. I will be there, mate. So have no worries. We'll see how Dorval Jr. does. Not great week for Michael. Lose out and Ronnie runs out. Nope, stinker and hooks, man. Ronnie O'Sullivan, yes, a stinker and hooks. Verstappen now on the flying lap. Sector 1. Goes purple in Sector 1. The standards are on the floor. They are. They are, Chelsea saying here. For Ronnie O'Sullivan to go out the way he did, it's shocking. Verstappen goes purple in the second sector as well. Of course, I think he's so far Ocon is the only one who set the quickest lap time. But purple for Max Verstappen bounce across the finish line. Goes fast. It's 1 minute 26.492. Oscar Piastri on the lap as well. And a moment down on Verstappen. About to cross the finish line. And goes second. Lando Norris about to cross the finish line as well. Coming out in the final corner. Goes second. So he's gone ahead to go teammate Oscar Piastri. Antonelli a bit down, but about to go into the final sector. Goes round the corner. Kimi Antonelli. What can he do? The superstar from yesterday. Goes fourth. In the moment, not quite enough. George Russell. Goes sixth. Oh, Sir Jim Ratcliffe's there, the Man United owner. Because he's part of the Ineos group. Obviously, Mercedes sponsored by Ineos. George Russell locks up there. Grand Prix back in Miami, sorry, is happening during 2 games at the same time. Which one of them are important? Because why hasn't Leclerc not done the time yet? I think he made a mistake. But for the moment, it's Max Verstappen fastest, Lando Norris second, Oscar Piastri third. That is your top 3 in the moment. And Antonelli fourth, Albon fifth, Russell sixth, Sainz seventh, Ocon eighth, Snowden ninth, and Leclerc 10th with no time at the moment. What's with Lando Norris smoke? I say it's probably just where his brakes are a bit hot. And Piastri, bit bumpy there. Some sparks coming out in his car. I called Charlie Brown Envelope today on his video. I said, stop talking nonsense. Vasco versus Palmeiras and Sociedad Seagull Merchants versus Bilbao. Oh, wow. These guys got to be strong to push the car into the garage. Oh, 100%, mate. Think how much training they do. Oh, phone is about to go down. So better charge it up, people. I will be back. Don't you worry about that. There we go. Phone now charging up, people. Yep, got down to 5%, so I didn't want it to run out. No, 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 people. That cannot happen. Not whilst I'm streaming. As we're in the last 3 minutes of session now, we are approaching the business end. We will see who will get pole position from the Grand Prix tomorrow. I said some of you thinking, well, you're complaining about Miami, but why are you doing a live watch along? Because I can, okay? This is my YouTube channel, and I will do what I jolly well please. So what if I'm not happy with the event? I'm doing a live watch along because it's good for my watch time hours. And I love the interaction with you guys. Leclerc is on an out lap though now, so hopefully he'll get a time on the board. As Verstappen's just preparing for his final lap. As this is it now. One more lap they will do. Oscar Piastri currently out on the track as well. All getting their tyres up to temperature. Charlie still in Saudi Arabia. Wow, what a surprise. Just as on this trash Verstappen loses, I'm happy. I take it you're not a Verstappen fan, mate. I mean, I'm not either, but I do respect him as a driver, you know. He's very talented. What he does in the car, what shouldn't be winning races, is unbelievable. So, in my personal opinion, I have to respect that. Verstappen currently on the flying lap now. Oh, he's gone purple in sector 1. Lando Norris about to start his flying lap as well. After so his first title note. I mean, that wasn't his fault, though, Charles Xavier. That was Michael Massey's fault and Christian Horner's, because that race should have never ended that way. So you can't blame Hamilton or Verstappen that day. Verstappen goes green in the second sector. Max Verstappen about to exit the final corner. Norris goes yellow in sector 1, so he's a bit down. Max Verstappen about to cross the finish line. Green. So I don't think he improves on his lap time. He stays the same. Lando Norris goes purple in sector 2. This might be enough to go ahead of Verstappen. Lando Norris about to exit the final corner. Comes to start finish straight. Lando Norris, can he get a clean exit? Run down to the finish line. Second. He can't quite beat Verstappen to pole position. Oscar Piastri, what can he do in the McLaren? Oscar Piastri pushing it to the limits. Third. Antonelli goes green in sector 2. Can he threaten Verstappen? Sainz fourth in the Williams. That's an unbelievable lap. Kimi Antonelli about to cross the finish line. Pushing out Mercedes to maximum. Goes third. Ahead of Oscar Piastri. George Russell in the Mercedes. What can he do? Goes fifth. Just behind Oscar Piastri. Max Verstappen is on pole position. Ahead to Lando Norris and Kimi Antonelli. Piastri fourth, Russell fifth, Sainz sixth, Albon seventh, Leclerc eighth, Ocon ninth, and Tsunoda 10th. But yeah, Ferrari, not a good session at all by my team. 8th and 12th, stinker and hooks, man. Seriously. What is going on, Ferrari? Norris here, did he lock up? Slightly got on the curb. But Max Verstappen will start the race on pole position. But Max Verstappen will start the race on pole position. Boo! Trash Verstappen does it again. MBS is there, the FIA president. Boo! Don't end the stream. We have to talk about Ferrari. I mean, yeah. What on earth was that, Scuderia? Right, remote for you, Scuderia Ferrari. What was that? Seriously. Absolutely shambolic session by you. By my elite high standards, that is a total embarrassment to that Ferrari badge, that session. Seriously. Oh, terrible. Ferrari were terrible. Yeah, we were abysmal, mate. Get on them, Joshy. Yep. Absolutely. I'm not happy. Because we should be higher up than that. 8th and 12th. What the fuck is that all about, Ferrari? Oh, dear me. Historical team. Yes, we are. But sometimes we perform like clowns, mate. Seriously, absolute clowns. They need to get in the bin. We are talking about absolutely get in the bin, Scuderia, in that session. Disgrace. Or not happy people. I'm really not. So fair play to Max Verstappen and a strong session by Kimi Antonelli again. Lando Norris P2 sets up for an epic opening lap. It really does. So should be very, very enjoyable. So right, that is the end of the stream, people. Thank you all so much for watching. Big up to every single one of you who's tuned in for this live watch on. Big up to Michael at Chelsea SC. Big up to Day Knights 14. Big up to Charles Xavier. Big up to Adam Dahl 2025. And yep. Would you bin this car off now? I mean, just don't know, but it's not great, is it? Anyway, cheers for watching, people. Good night. Bush. Shambolic Scuderia.